Yeah, I mean, obviously, you never really know what's going to happen in the end. We saved some fuel at the beginning of the run, and I felt like that was the difference maker at the end. We had some tire left over, but just needed a little bit more time, a few more laps. But I'm proud of the team. We brought a great car, and the driver mistake put us behind, and then you're trying to rally. And it was nice to be able to pass a lot of cars, but I wish we could have had that track position and kept that clean air.
What could you have done different those last few laps?
I was moving around a little bit, trying to see if someone would be better. We watched a lot of the information from last week California, and I started moving and actually lost time. So, I knew that at the end of the race there, the goal was to lose as little of time as possible, but, ultimately we just ran out of laps, and track position with the lap cars was really, really difficult today.
When you got that penalty early on, you mentioned that there were some games being played out there. I know that was a point of contention last week. What did you notice today?
I just, the speeds of how you get into the box are supposed to be kind of have the speed that you carry all the way through, and there was some ups and downs, and speeding up, slowing back down, and kind of starting to lurch the car a little bit. As a driver, you're trying to take every advantage you can, especially when you're on the inside, and ultimately just missed it on the first one, and I got a little bit better on the second one, and then started figuring it out. But it's just, ultimately that's what ended up leading the penalty. I thought I could get. I didn't want to get drugged down by the 10 car on the outside, get inside draft, and so I pulled away from him a little bit and obviously got below the line.
Yeah, and how'd that comeback feel compared to last week?
Well, all 3 weeks we've had some serious coming back, from the back of the pack and then having to come to the field. So, it's been a little bit weird, but it felt good to pass cars. I mean, obviously the team's doing a fantastic job, and our cars are incredible. So, we'll be all right next week.
For sure. And differences in the package compared to last year, I know you touched on that a little bit. How did it feel in there?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of thrown us all for a little bit of a loop. There's a lot of differences from what we're used to, and I think the biggest thing now is just trying to hone in on what's making the difference. Obviously the quality cars are really good. We saw that at the Charlotte test. Some of the other teams I feel like have definitely picked up their speed, and there's some teams that I thought would be a little bit faster that have struggled a little bit. So I'll be interested to see. We get past the West Coast swing, you get past Phoenix. I think that you're going to see a lot different. Kind of moving forward. So we'll see what happens.
For sure.